can't hear you. Oh, it's because my headphones aren't plugged in. And I'll do it. Hello?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Good gravy. Okay.
There's the good gravy again.
Yeah, I know. I was like, should we make a t-shirt out of that? I've been really into
Gravy?
t-shirt ideas lately.
Mm.
Yeah. I feel like there was like a time in life when like t-shirts were really cool. I feel like they're going to come back and I want to be ready with like quippy, funny little.
What do you mean like t-shirts aren't back? Like you think people don't wear t-shirts anymore?
Like funny t-shirts.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, when we were growing up, they had like, really weird t-shirts.
Yeah. I mean, they still do. And a lot of like creepy old men wear them.
Right.
But I feel like it's going to come back soon as like hip, you know?
Okay. I hear
And
you.
I'm going to be ready.
With a planner's passport.
Yeah, good gravy. Yeah, like with all of our little catchphrases. So, yeah, get ready. And like spicy sandals.
There we go. I was going to say, do we have one for the trip?
Yeah, I'm making one that says spicy sandals and I'm wearing it to our trip.
I think that we should have t-shirts for everybody who comes.
I do
like
too.
a little thank you. So
and maybe we could have two versions. One's like spicy sandals and then one's like original flavor. Because it's like, I feel like you'd wear the original flavor sandal.
I think that's kind of an insult, but I'm not sure.
I think that's what we should do.
Okay.
I'll work on that.
You work on that. Add it to your list of a million things that you're
yes,
doing.
Exactly.
All right. Well, today we are going to do a short episode here, just talking about our upcoming trip because we've had a lot of interest lately. And obviously, we know a lot of people have questions about it. So we're super excited. And we just wanted to share more details besides just what we have on the website.
Yes, I think that is a great idea. And in case you're wondering, we have an agreement that you have to sign if you are going to come on this trip. And when I read it, Megan put it together. And one of the things that's included is snoobaing with me. Like it says snooba with Jen.
Well, it's an option. I put it as an option.
I thought it was hilarious.
We'll see if we can get Jen to actually snooba.
Oh, I'm snoobing.
Okay.
I'm also going to find a bat cave.
There's no bat caves in the Bahamas.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to that resort.
Are there turtles?
I don't know. Probably. I mean.
Wow, this is so informative, Megan.
Well, you're asking me random questions.
But these are questions people might want to know.
Is there turtles? That's the question that my son might ask.
Miles, exactly. He would want to know.
Well, Miles isn't coming. This is adults only. I will say this is an adults only resort.
I was happy to see that. Oh, no offense. No offense to people with kids, but sometimes I just don't want them around.
Well, and I'm thinking after wedding season, not only do we need to get away from weddings and guests and everything that comes with weddings, but maybe we need to get away from children as well.
Right. Agreed.
Children at weddings are a lot.
They are. It's interesting, though. As a childless woman, I enjoy them at weddings. I know this is a controversial. Actually, we should probably do a whole episode on it. But
yeah,
I think they bring a nice, joyful energy when they're not screaming in the church. But anyways.
All right. That's a whole different topic. Okay. So we are doing a group trip. It is to Sandals Royal Bahamian, which is in the Bahamas, specifically in Nassau. So Nassau is the main place in the Bahamas where there's a whole bunch of resorts. And this resort is located on Cable Beach. So you fly into Nassau, and this is on November 30th. It's for 3 nights. And that's when our trip is. But if you reach out and you want to stay for 4, if you want to add a night on the front end or the back end or more nights, that's totally fine. This is just when Jen and I are planning to, be there and bring
Mm-hmm.
the excitement, right?
Yeah, bring the heat.
Bring the gravy.
Yes, bring the spice. It's going to be great.
So yeah, you fly into Nassau, and then with Sandals, they try to make everything as easy as possible. So there is a desk that you just check in and they tag your bags, and the transfer to the resort is included. And it's a quick, just 15 minutes to this resort. So that's nice.
Will we be able to have a drink on the shuttle? Like that one guy.
Oh, bring your refillable cup. So I have been to this resort, but it's been like 2 years. So sometimes when you fly into the airports, they have like their own little lounge,
Mm-hmm.
like in Jamaica, where they
Yeah.
have like beer on tap and everything. I honestly can't remember in the Bahamas if it's just more of like a desk, like here you go, we're going to get there quick, or if there's a lounge. So TBD, I can get back to you on that.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to do another episode because you can't answer none of my questions.
How about beer and turtles? Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying. All right. So, anyways, you get in, they get you on a shuttle.
Yep. And you get to the resort pretty quick. So, right now, Jen and I have rooms on hold. It's like a room block. It is a room block. So, we want people to reach out as soon as you know that you want to come, because at Sandals and at this resort, it's not just like there are king rooms and one size fits all. Okay. So, all of the rooms are king beds and they're double occupancy. Keep that in mind when you're looking for your travel partners.
Do you snore?
No.
Okay, good. Me either.
Do
Thank
you?
God.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I just realized I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. Jen and I are sharing a room,
Yeah.
sharing this experience together.
It's going to be great.
But bring a friend, bring your mom, bring your significant other, bring whoever you are comfortable sharing a room and a very large bed with. I traveled with my mom earlier this year. We had a great time. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like a significant other, but they are welcome to come, just not your kid.
No kids. Also, I mean, do you know that I have a double bed? So I sleep in a double bed. People don't even have double beds anymore. It's not a queen.
It's tiny.
Yeah, it's not a twin. It's not a queen. It's in the middle. So when I'm in a king bed, I'm like 4 people could sleep in this bed. A king bed is massive.
They are big.
When you don't have one.
Yeah, you're not going to touch the other person. Like, you're going to be okay.
Unless you want to.
Yeah.
You do not have to touch the other person.
Yeah.
Unless you'd like to.
Yes, unless you'd like to. And that's a whole other part of the trip. So they're all king beds, but they're all different types of rooms. So they're at Sandals. They have luxury level rooms, and we have some of these on hold. These are the most inexpensive rooms, and they're just typically more standard hotel size rooms, but it's a great room. Then we have a few club rooms on hold. The club rooms are typically a little bit larger. The club rooms, you get room service. So if room service is a big thing for you from 7 to 10 at night, that's included. You get a fancy check-in in the club lounge, and everybody has a mini bar in the room, but like the club rooms have booze in there. To me personally, I don't think this is that big of a deal because everything is all included. So if you really want alcohol, you can just get it anywhere. You don't need it necessarily in your room. But if you are an alcoholic and need vodka in the middle of the night, maybe you want to consider a club level room.
I mean, would that be like economy plus?
Yeah.
I will argue, though, you're right. You don't need it in the room. But the last time I stayed in an all-inclusive, actually it was pre-COVID, like the week before COVID. It is kind of fun when there's a whole ass bottle of red wine in your room.
Oh, well, there's wine in both.
Oh, there is?
Beer and wine is in everything.
Oh, perfect.
But the hard liquor.
Oh, I don't need that. Nobody needs that. Come on, people.
Some people need it.
All right. Well, anyway.
You might need it after spending 3 nights with me.
Could you imagine like getting ready for dinner and I'm just like drinking vodka on the rocks? God, day 2.
I was imagining waking up at 3 a.m. to go to the bathroom and you're sitting creepily in the dark just sipping on vodka.
Like in that bathtub. Like it's empty. I'm just sitting there. Anywho.
Okay, so then we don't have any of these on hold, but we can get them. If you really want to be fancy, you can get a butler room. Butler
Wow.
rooms, yeah, they've got 24-hour room service. The butlers will pack you coolers, save you spots at the pool, at the beach. You get a cell phone with access to your butler, and they will pretty much just do whatever you want. I mean, within limits.
Uh-huh. Draw me a bath, Rolando.
Oh, they'll do that. They'll unpack for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never had them do that.
No, I would
That's
never
weird.
have anybody do that. I don't need anybody touching my clothes.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So when you sign up, you just let us know. We can provide more details about the rooms. There's also other rooms that are not in our block that we can bring into our block, but those are the ones we have on hold. So there's lots and lots of different options. I think I looked it up and there's 33 different room categories at this resort.
Which is another reason why you should hire Megan.
Yeah.
When you are booking a sandal, I can't get over this since I've learned this, the importance of you.
Yeah, so I can help explain to you the different levels of the rooms and make sure you get put in the right one. So you pick
Right.
your room and then you meet us down there. And this resort, like I said, it's completely all inclusive. So this is meant to be a time to come down primarily and relax and have a vacation. All the food is included. So this is a little bit smaller of a resort in general. There's only like a little over 400 rooms on the whole property, but there's 2 really big pools. There's a quiet pool, there's the party pool, and then they have a private island that also has a restaurant, a pool, and lots of beach on it.
Cool.
Yeah, and they've got a boat that goes between the two like every half hour or something.
I was going to ask, okay, because when you talked about the place you were last, there was that really cool restaurant.
Bucan?
Yeah. Does this resort have a restaurant that we're going to like really want to go to? Like this beach one or the island one sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, the island ones is a little more casual because people just typically come out there for the day, right?
Yeah.
So you're in your swimsuit or cover up and you're just having lunch out there.
Yeah.
But some examples of the restaurants there, they've got a teppanyaki restaurant, which could be fun if we all get a group and go do
What is that?
Where the chef cooks it on the grill and flings it in front of you and stuff.
Oh, why do hibachi? That's what I call it.
Oh, okay.
What do you call it?
Teppanyaki? Am I not using the right word? I don't know.
No, that's not on brand for you. You always use the right words. Okay, cool. Have you started thinking about your outfits?
I go to these resorts so much that I typically bring the same thing every time.
Okay, cool. I can't wait.
But maybe I'll buy some new stuff. So that's a good point because during the day, obviously, swimsuits, cover-ups, but at night when you're going to some of these restaurants, there's a dress code where you need to wear, I mean, you don't need to be fancy, but you can't wear a swimsuit and cover-up. You guys have to put on, pants and...
Yeah, guys, you have to put on pants. You can't be Winnie the Poohing around.
But going back to the restaurants, there's a steakhouse, there's a French restaurant, there's Italian, there's a sushi restaurant. So you're not going to be able to even hit all of these restaurants in the 3 nights that you're there.
I can't wait.
You know what I love? They have 2 food trucks.
Oh, cool.
One of them has Bahamian food and the conch salad, which is just like conch ceviche, saved my life the last time I was there. I was so hungover. And all I could eat was this conch salad.
Interesting.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird. Because when I'm hungover, I need like grease. I'll be at the burger food truck.
Yeah, they have an English pub. So they've got a lot of fun places. So that's all included. No matter which category of room you go into, all these restaurants are included and top shelf liquor.
Love it.
So that's fun.
I will say one of my favorite. So this is not typically how I vacation.
Yeah.
But I do love this because I think it's so fun when you like lay out all day or you're at the beach or the pool or whatever, or you're snooping a little bit. And then you get to go get showered and get cute.
Yeah. And you don't have to think about it. So gratuity is all included too.
Yeah.
So you don't need to carry around money to tip the bartenders or at the restaurant. And it just really makes for a really nice, relaxing trip. There are things that you can do if you want to be more active. So if you want to go into Nassau and shop or just see town, it's only like 20 minutes away. So that's Pretty easy daytime thing to go see.
And is there a shuttle that is provided for that, or do you have to get your own accommodation?
The front desk can call you a ride. It's really easy. So they don't shuttle. They don't have a
Yeah.
shuttle for that, but it's pretty easy to get into town.
Okay.
There's tennis courts. There's pickleball court. There's like 3 pickleball courts. If anybody's into pickleball, pickleball is huge right now.
I hate pickleball.
I've never played pickleball.
I love tennis. So if anybody wants to come and play tennis with me, do you play tennis?
I don't really like. You'd kick my ass at tennis.
Perfect. Let's play.
I'll play tennis. Sure. So what else? So they are big into like giving people options for activities. So there's kayaks, paddle boards, those big water trike things, you know, those huge, like,
oh God,
I'm going to get you out on one of those.
I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous.
Snorkeling. There's 2 snorkeling boats that go out every day. This is all included. Glass bottom boats. And let me see here. When you sign up, I would talk you through. Sandals has an app. We've talked about this before. So about 2 weeks before you go, if you go into the app and your reservation's in there, they'll start to show what activities are happening at the resort every day. And they have stuff by the pool. They have, you know, tennis lessons if you want tennis lessons, or pickleball lessons if you've never played and you want to try it before. They have the times for when the snorkeling boats are going to go out. And then they have like silly stuff, right? Like, cornhole by the pool, or, you know, just like silly like group activities. And for this trip, Jen and I are going to try to make a little of our own game plan every day of certain things that if you want to join as the group and the group wants to do together, you can tag along if you want, or if you want to just have your own vacation, that's okay too. So some of the things we're thinking are like group dinners or meeting up at the island, maybe to snorkel a little bit. This is kind of evolving as we go, because as we see how this group shakes out and how many people are going and who's going, we'll create that schedule a little bit closer to the time that we travel. We're also thinking maybe we would do like a catamaran cruise, which would be an additional fee, but it would be optional. So those are just some of the things that we're thinking we might do as a group.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question, and maybe this question will help people decide if they want to come or not.
Yes.
In your experience of all of the Sandals resorts you've been on, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say is the like average hotness of the men on staff?
Oh.
Bartenders, servers. I mean, is there eye candy typically?
Sure, there's eye candy, but you have to remember that most people coming to these resorts are like coming with their significant other.
And you can still look. You can still look. You just can't touch. And it's kind of nice when a really attractive man is serving you a drink. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Married or not. So are we thinking maybe like a 7?
I would say 7, sometimes an 8.
Great.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect.
I mean, I've definitely seen some 10s occasionally.
Oh my.
So they have fitness rooms. So if you like to work out, there's fitness rooms. This resort has a fitness room like penthouse level on the west side. So it's really awesome views looking out over the ocean or the sea, whatever it is. You know, Jen and I are really great about geography. We don't know where we are. But they also have like fitness instructors that run stretching or Pilates or boot camp workouts and, you know, those guys.
Yeah. Where's Jen? She's taking her 4th stretching class of the day.
Exactly. Well, a lot of times they'll have couple stretching. So do you want me to do couple stretching?
Yes, I do. Oh my God. The content is going to be so good.
What else? Oh, there's a spa. The spa is an additional fee. That's not included. So the spa, I think, at this resort is out on the island, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that is cool. Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited too. And like I said, we have a limited number of rooms on hold. So if you reach out and you're interested, we'll send you a little packet of info for you to take a look at with all of this written out in detail. And obviously we can answer whatever questions you have about the trip. But like I said,
well, no, obviously you can't, but
I can look into the turtle situation. Okay.
Okay, great.
Also, we're filming this and I put on a background that is like the ocean and a palm tree. And I got on and Jen started cracking up
That is
today.
hilarious.
This is the background I use for my YouTube channel.
Okay. That's amazing.
Jen and I, you have to know about Jenna. If you are thinking about coming on this trip, we do not take ourselves seriously at all.
Oh, I'm sure they really haven't picked up on that if they're listening to this. If you've listened to a single episode.
Maybe they haven't.
Honestly, this will be fun. Like, I'm not even, we are fun. Megan is fun.
Yes.
Everybody.
We know how to have a good time. If
Yeah,
anything, we know how to have a good time.
So, I think this was very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm in.
Come with whoever you want. Do whatever you want. And let's just have a good time.
Yeah. Let's. If you have any questions, let us know. Once again, you can find us on like so many different ways. So just use your brain, find a way.
I also have on my website an entire page now devoted to this. Yeah. So it's pretty obvious. It says, join us in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Click on that and it will take you to the page.
Yes.
That's also where you can submit an inquiry, text us. I mean, literally, however you want to get into hold of us. We want to put a name down for you guys to hold your room for this trip.
Yeah, cool.
You don't want to be watching on Instagram and see all these fun photos of us in the Bahamas and feel like you're missing out. Major FOMO.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Okay, anything else?
Oh, I think that's it.
All right, great.
I feel like now we need a gravy tagline or something.
Yeah.
Good gravy until next time.
And then just that music plays.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder, is there a gravy sponsor that we can get on here?
Oh, good idea.
Heinz.
Oh my God, I love Heinz.
Okay. There, gravy.
Gravy sponsor. I'm emailing myself.
Add it to a list of to-dos.
I bet, like, how many people do you think reach out to gravy people to ask to be sponsored?
And by sponsor, we mean like very minimal here.
Yeah, I don't want any of the gravy though.
I'll hold a can of gravy.
Oh, me too. But I don't need like a case of jarred gravy.
No, I don't either. But I'm happy to promote your gravy.
Absolutely. Okay.
Great. Good gravy. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining us again this week. If you have a wedding or travel-related story of your own that you would like us to share in a future episode, send us an email to theplannerspassport@gmail.com.
And be sure to follow us on Instagram at The Planner's Passport and follow all of our travel and wedding businesses, including We Roam Solo, Dare to Dream Travel, and Dare to Dream Weddings. And please, if you enjoy our show, remember to rate, review, and subscribe from wherever you are listening to this podcast.